y'all. So yeah, tomorrow's my birthday. Tomorrow is my birthday, and I'm like super excited about having a birthday. Not just any birthday, but my 42nd birthday. And it's something about being in your 40s that I really lately don't care so much about a lot of stuff. Like, I don't know, I guess, can anybody who's in their 40s tell me, is it just when we get that age that we just don't care? Like, all I care about right now is doing my books. No, seriously, y'all. So tomorrow's my birthday. I just literally, like, in May got back to reading books after not being able to read a book fully for pleasure. And that's because I've been an author with my first book in 2001 to 2011, and since then it's been a bunch of writing, reading for academia, and then within that time from 2011 to now, ended up, getting a couple master's degrees. So reading for academia, reading research to write books. So it wasn't a lot of reading for fun. So just this past May, I decided, maybe I need to start reading for fun. But before that, in 2022, I started a book club, and we started doing reading books in personal growth, transformational books. And I started the Purposeful Transformation Book Club because I wanted people to hold me accountable. Like, I always used to say, I want to read this many books in this amount of time, and ain't read nothing. So now that I am the owner and the founder of the books, I tell people to read the books. I can't tell people to do stuff. I am not that person to tell people to do stuff or ask people to do things and I don't do it or can't do it. Like, that don't make no sense to me. So I'm very happy with the book club. We officially have, let me check before I say, I don't like talking without checking. So I'm actually on our bookclubs.com. Hi. We have 1,107 members. So I'm super excited about that. We are on bookclubs.com, and you can type in Purposeful Transformation. We have a copyright, y'all. We are copywritten with the United States. It took a long time. It was don't ask me the process, because I had a lawyer do it. I looked at the paperwork. Like, if I don't know what I'm doing or the paperwork is too, like, I ain't got time for it, I pass it off to somebody that got time for that. Like, girl, I know you're not going to mess up the stuff. So a lawyer did it for me, and it was a long, about a year and a half for that. But my book club is trademark. Trademark. There's a big difference. There's a difference. So we started reading personal growth and transformation groups. So we started out in 2002, and everybody was just picking books that they wanted to read. And then all of a sudden, we started in 2022, the end of 2022, and then all of a sudden, I started getting inquiries from publishers and publicists asking me if their authors could be guests at the book club. I ain't gonna say no. So I shout out to Ben Bella Publishing and some other great publishing companies for sending me books. So a huge bulk of the books in the library come from either authors themselves or publishers or publicists sending me books to read and review. And it's not just me reading and reviewing. There's obviously 1,107 people, so now you're introducing your book to the whole population. So yes, I am super excited about that. So I also decided to switch up genres, because I'm like, I don't want to be stuck in a box of just being that urban fiction reader or just being that reader that just reads this and doesn't read that. Plus, TikTok and Instagram started getting really popular with book talking and bookish stuff. So I was like, I want to see what all the hype is about. What are y'all talking about? So one of the first books that I kept seeing floating around and everybody was talking about this book is this one called ACOTAR, A Court of Thorn and Roses. And I was like, what? Who is this? So I don't know when this came out. I'm about to check when was this published. I'm just going to check the date real quick. This book was published in 2015. And 10 years later, I got it in my hand. But whatever. Never too late, right? So I got this book, A Court of Thorn and Roses. And I believe I'm on chapter mid-21, something like that. And so far so good. But then I heard that it is a series of about 5 books, and I've seen Miss Sarah J Maas, she hinted, or she is do whatever she did on her TikTok, saying that she's finished the first draft for the 6th book in the series. I already have all 5 of the books, but I'm gonna get it anyway. And then there is, after this series, there is Crescent City and Throne of Glass. So people are in this kind of like, I don't want to say debate, but some people have preferences on how you should read the book. So I was asking, like, after I finish this whole series, what should I read next? So they're like, oh, read Crescent City next, or oh, read Throne of Glass next, and oh, we read Throne of Glass, you got a tandem read. And I just learned tandem read. Like, what is that? That's reading 2 books at one time, so you can get everything together. Or like to say Easter eggs. So I am still reading this, and I like so far. I just came here to show y'all my craze, my you see these? This is what I call my sprayed edges, right? And there's this thing now where people are complaining about, why do people put exclusive editions? Like, Target's doing it too. Target, I don't live near Walmart, so I haven't seen any Walmart edition books, but this sticker that these people put on these books instead of exclusive editions. So I'm thinking that they're just exclusive to the store, but look at this. And I'm kind of upset because I do have this whole series. Tracy Deonn, Bloodmark, which is book 2 in the Legendborn series. I have the whole series, and this was the only one that I got that is sprayed with sprayed edges. I don't know if the others have sprayed edges. I was looking, did not find. Then I have this series called Kingdom of the Wicked. So Kingdom of the Wicked is by Carrie Manis Scalco. This one is another one that says Barnes & Noble's edition. Kingdom of the Wicked. So what had happened was, I like pink, y'all, and I just so happened to pick up. I got this one first because I'm like, it's pink and it's exclusive edition. I don't see nothing exclusive about it, but the fact that it's pink, like the edges are not in sprayed or nothing. They're not sprayed or nothing, but it's pink. So I'm like, why? Like, why? So I got that one, and not realizing that these came before that one. So this one is the first one. I got a bookmark in it, and it's sprayed purple edges. It is so cute. So I started reading that because I told y'all, and I keep saying I like to read multiple books at once. And it is an interesting read. Then she has Kingdom of the Wicked, Kingdom of the Cursed, and Kingdom of the Fear. So this one is sprayed blue. It is so cute, y'all. So cute. So I have that series. Continuing on with my book series. This one is not sprayed. I've seen some people have sprayed. I've seen so many colors and covers of this one. Listen, I have what I have, and I'm gonna keep what I keep. Okay. Then I got this book, Shadows of Between Us. So what happened was I got The Darkness Within Us first because it's pink, and I love pink, y'all. And this says that this is a signed edition in Barnes & Noble. So one of the reasons I particularly like going to Barnes & Noble is number one, I have a membership. The more you spend, the more you get. Money off and all this stuff. And then free books. So why not? Who doesn't want free books? And for those who cannot afford to go to Barnes & Noble, y'all can go when they have the buy one, get one 50% off. They always have a table of certain kind of books that you buy this and get the other half off. So then if you double that with the coupon, there you go. But I ended up getting The Darkest Within Us first by Trisha Levitina. This one says that it's signed, and it is signed, but it took me a minute to find her signature. But I did find it. Here it is. And I love the lady that she signs her name. It is so pretty. But this one is not signed. But that's okay. That is okay, miss. It really is. It really is. But these are a whole series. And then she has some other books that she wrote. Okay. Then we're going to talk about Powerless series. I got this for Mother's Day, the whole series. This was the only one that got sprayed. And maybe that's because my husband bought it instead of, if I would have bought it myself, I would have looked for all the spray edges. But y'all know when y'all ask other people to buy your stuff, they gonna get what they gonna get. So this was the only one with spray edges. So I got this Powerless condition. Powerless. This is powerful. I got this Powerless collection. I got the other books. They're not like this. But yeah, I got this. And that was the only one that came. But probably because I got it as a gift and I didn't buy it. So now we're going to look at some more things. And I'm not done yet. I was just telling y'all in another video about my favorite author. Her name is Jennifer A. And Jennifer Armentrout. So I got a whole sea of books of hers. A whole sea. Okay. She... Yes, y'all. Drop those books in the floor. I done dropped everything. I dropped everything. So Jennifer, I done told y'all in the other video what happened was tomorrow's my birthday and some nice sweet soul stranger I don't know. And if you want to be part of the people that send me birthday gifts, I love to read. Y'all can send me Amazon gifts too. Amazon book gifts too. But this nice person sent me a book from my Amazon wish list, and I never got the book. And I don't know what's happening. Lately, y'all, I have been missing a lot of packages. I ordered from subscription crates, the Illumi crates, the Owl crates, and I have not gotten any of my things. And I also ordered from Pages and Playlists, and I have not gotten any of my things. And that is just a rant and rave because I'm so ready to box and reveal to you people what I got. Like, these are supposed to be subscriptions, and I wasn't thinking when I ordered them that they would take so long to come. But they either got lost or I don't know. Listen, I don't know. So Jennifer Armentrout. See, I've told y'all these things go buy one get one half off. They have tables at Barnes & Noble. So if y'all, for those of y'all who say y'all can't afford books, let me tell y'all that y'all could get the books from that table at Barnes & Noble, or y'all could go to Thrift Books, even Book Outlet. I had my first Book Outlet order a couple of months, and I'm surprised I got that because I'm telling you they was taking my mail. Book Outlet, they had a sale. I don't know if it was just for the summer, but it was a $5.99 sale. Every book, or most of the book, I'm not gonna say every book, most of the books was $5.99. So of course I took advantage of that and got like 12 books. When will they have the sale again? I don't know, but y'all need to be checking out. And for any educators on the line, educators, if you are an educator, which I'm an educator, you get free books. Okay? So I be getting like 30 something books and free books. A lot of them free books add up. Okay? You keep getting free books. So check out the sales. There's no reason why we can't be reading. You got an Amazon account, Amazon Prime, y'all better be on a Kindle Unlimited. I don't understand when people like, I can't afford to read, I don't like to read. Y'all better get in the libraries. This is why they're cutting funding from the library. Because why don't y'all go? anyways, back to Jennifer A. She has a book called Half-Blood, which is the Covenant series. So when I was looking at the Covenant series, I saw this. Oh my god, guys! Yes. I have a sprayed edge addiction, y'all. Sprayed edges. So this one is called Apollyon. I have not cracked any of these open yet because I have a whole TBR list. I done told y'all. You see? These. Sentinel. Deity. Listen, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, you need to tell me. Here, these are so cute. So yes, Jennifer. Yes. Oh no, I'm not done sharing, y'all. Then we have Blood of Roots. And the other one comes out of tomorrow, my birthday. Blood of Roots, Bones at the Crossroad. This one comes out tomorrow for my birthday. I know he did not plan to publish it on my birthday because he probably didn't know that was my birthday, but I'm just going to put it in my head and put it out there that it is for my birthday. Thank you very much. Pre-ordered already. Okay. This is so pretty. Pre-ordered. I already did. Then I was telling you before about Pinnacle and Spark of the Everflame, the Kindred's Curse saga. Yeah, I was talking about this so much that I just, because it's so pretty and cute, got on the wagon of that. So Pinnacle, she writes anti-romance, spicy women, and magical worlds. The Kindred saga. She's from Texas. She lives in France. Okay. So yes. And what's the rest of this? Spark of the Everflame. I heard that there was, this one is called Glow, and there is another one called Heat or Flames or something. I don't get those yet. I didn't get the last one. And then I heard that she leaves the books undone because there's another one. So y'all, listen. I got a whole bunch of incomplete series. Then I got Fallen Court, Filthy Rich Fae, and Target. I'm very disappointed in you. You don't price match anymore. And I know that there was a Target Stripes, Target Band, or whatever y'all was saying it was. But y'all don't price match anymore. Why would you do that? Y'all in enough shenanigans and then you start price matching. Like, why? But whatever. This is cute, right? Filthy Rich Fae. Like, some of these books be making me wish that, you know, why can't I live in a fairy world and be a fairy too? I would be a nice fairy princess. What y'all think? This book is called, Holly Renee's book is called A Kingdom of Stars and Shadows. I think I just picked this up in a whim because, I don't know, it's cute. I think so. But I also read in the back that this is deluxe edition. It doesn't say that. Design edges, character art, author annotations, bonus scenes, and more. I don't see none of that they was talking about, but I don't know this author is just picked up in a whim also because it's so pretty. So I hope Miss Holly Renee that I can have some nice things to say about you besides I just picked your book up on a whim. And y'all know what this is. Iron Flame, Rebecca Yarros. I think this is part of the Fourth Ring book. I think. I do have Fourth, what is this? Onyx Storm. My Fourth Ring is not, I have Fourth Ring. And Onyx Storm is Onyx Storming. Burn it down. Iron Flame. Burn it down, baby, burn. Onyx Flame is flaming, baby. I got all these books, y'all. And I'm just content as reading books. Because I'm gonna get to them all. My TBR list is book. This, I just pick up this from as a whim because number one, it's fine. But I was laughing as I picked this up because it's called the Grimoire Grammar School, PTA, Parent Teacher Association, and I laughed at that because I was in the PTA for a very long time, about 7-8 years of it. So I already know all the drama, all the tussling, all the whatever y'all could think of that goes on in the PTA meetings. As the president, as the parent, as the member that just sat there and it's a lot. So I was reading this, and plus it's signs. Let me go look at the signature page by Miss Caitlin Ruth, and she wrote a book called Dreadful. I gotta check out. Signature. Then Spell Shop I have. So Spell Shop is Sprayed Edges 2. Then Enchanted Greenhouse came out on the 15th. Miss Sarah Beth Durst is at Barnes & Noble, the big Barnes & Noble on 17th Street. She was there. I was there the morning of the setup. I didn't go to the Enchanted Greenhouse book signing, but I was there the morning of, so I did see a little setup what they were doing for her. I do not have the Enchanted Greenhouse, but I'm going to get one, and hopefully you sign some copies while you were there, Miss Sarah Beth. I can grab one. I'm gonna sign a copy. And that, my dears, is not completed because I have last but not least Shield of Sparrows. And this is a beautiful book. Beautiful. Expensive as hell, yes, but beautiful. And the only reason I bought this is because when I first started this book, everybody's like, show the sparrows, show the sparrows. So I read it, started reading it on my Kindle, and I was just so like, what's happening on the first, like some of these books are called slow burn books, and I'll just be sitting there like, what's happening? So books got me like this, one or two ways. I'm like, what's happening in a good way where I'm just like, I gotta keep reading to figure out what's happening, which means that I'm intrigued. I'm just like, what's happening? And I'm in total confusion, and it's just throwing me a look, and I'm sitting there like, I can't decipher this mystery, and I don't want to. So this was one of those where I'm just like, what's happening? And I was just like, oh. But then somebody explained to me what a slow burn is, and I understand that a slow burn is a book that starts out very slow, trying to build up the tension, the all the good stuff, the people, the characters, and I'm like, oh, you gotta meet these people. And I'm like, oh, so that's what that slow burn means. Because I'm like, baby, it's slow. It's slow. It's real slow burning. Like, when the burn coming? Okay. So those are all the Sprayed book copies that I have, y'all.